Hey everyone, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing well and staying safe and doing well on your budgeting. For today's video, I just wanted to show you guys how I budget so that you guys can kind of see my thought process behind everything. I know I always come on here and just do the cash stuffing, and I know you guys love that, but I just wanted to show you what goes on and how I get to this point, if that makes sense. So everything that I use will be linked down below for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below as well. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jessica. I am 26 years old. I work full-time, and my main goals right now are to save as much as I can, pay off my car as soon as I can, and just get my life together. If those things interest you, I'm sure that my content will be something that you enjoy. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my budgeting. Okay, so starting out, I have a Erin Condren monthly deluxe planner. This is what I use to budget out my paychecks. Here I have my bill tracker, important dates, and then I go straight into whatever check I have for the month. So this check that I'm going to be talking about now is for January 29th. I don't share my income here on my channel, but maybe one day I will, but right now, not interested. It's a little too personal for me, but I know plenty of channels that do, so if that interests you, that's amazing. So this paycheck breakdown is from yours truly printables. I just print this out every single week and budget my paycheck this way. This is what works for me. I know a lot of people budget for the month or budget, differently, but I like to just budget my paychecks. It works. It's what works for me. It's what my brain can handle. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in to show you how I break down everything. And yeah, okay, so as you guys can see here at the top, it just has your income. I kind of wish it had more than one line for income, because I do sometimes get paid from like YouTube or whatever, but you guys will see actually in my next video that I do have like a bonus check breakdown, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. But I just put the date that I was paid, the description, which is my full time, and then you can put the amount and then the amount after tax. I don't do that because I have my pay stubs, so I pretty much know how much I made. So yeah, next up we have fixed expenses. Fixed expenses is my bills, things that don't change. I know the amount and I know how much I have to pay. So for this paycheck, it's very, very small, which I love. Usually the first paycheck of the month is when I have my least amount of bills, and then at the end of the month is when I have my most amount of bills. If you're wondering, I am a bi-weekly, payer? I get paid bi-weekly, and but for the month of January there was 3 paychecks, which was amazing. So this is my 3rd paycheck of January. So first off, I have Adobe, which is my editing software, and I pay $22.70 a month for that. My iCloud storage is $2.99. Patreon is $3. I'm thinking about getting rid of this because honestly I don't really use it. Disney Plus, I love and I can never get rid of, is $7.48, and then the monthly fee for my Chase account is $4.95, and I also always put the date so I can always go back and check if these things have been paid. So moving on to variable expenses, which is things like your groceries, your gas, your spending, there can be many categories in here, but it's things that like fluctuate but depending on your paycheck. Although mine usually always stay the same, just because I know that that's the amount that works for me personally. So for this, I have my groceries as $200, get personal as $100, and gas as $40. So this amount is going to last me for 2 weeks for each category. So groceries gets $100 a week, I get $50 a week for spending, and gas gets $20 a week. That's what I have found works for me. Your amount might be larger or smaller. It all just depends on what suits you. So that would equal $340, and this pretty much stays the same every week, although it is a variable expense. These are my cash envelopes. These are the things that I carry with me day to day to make purchases so on and so forth. So moving on to my sinking funds, I have 2 sets of sinking funds, actually 3 technically sets of sinking funds. 1 set for my first paycheck, 1 set for my second paycheck, and 1 set that I stuff every week with things that I personally feel I want to stuff more, or I feel are more important than just to stuff once a month, if that makes sense. So I stuff them twice a month. Here you will see it's not honestly that many. I mean, I used to have filled up this whole thing just with 1 paycheck, and I realized that that's a little unrealistic. So now I split them in 2, split my sinking funds into 2 binders, and I have 2 sets. Well, 1 set and then another set. So I have 2 sets. And I can stuff more in them instead of stuffing less each paycheck, if that makes sense. So I have vet for my dog. He always has his annual exam just like humans do, which is always very expensive, even with insurance, which comes up around every August or so when he needs to get his shots. So that's getting $25. He always goes to the groomers, which is like $100 each time, and he goes every 3 months. So I stuff it $40. My car is going to get $100. I did recently get a new car, so I do have a car payment now, so that is that amount. Car insurance gets $40. Taxes gets $5. Medical gets $15. Car maintenance gets $40, and savings gets $300. I'm so sorry, guys. I got a phone call, but we are back in action. So savings gets $300, Amazon gets $10, Christmas. So starting at savings is where I stuff it every week, because obviously you got to pay yourself, got to pay your savings. My Amazon is coming up in April, so once that is paid, I won't be stuffing that every week, but I just want to get enough money to get that fully funded before April comes. Christmas, I want to have a little bit more, so I'm going to stuff that with $40 every week. My dog Roger always gets his $5. Emergency fund is always going to get $25. And then my 52-week saving challenge is going to get $85 every single week, because I always save $300 from my check no matter what. But plus the $85 every single week, it's going to equal $10,000, which is my goal for this year. So my sinking fund total equals $730, as you guys can see down here. This is where you can put like your challenges and stuff. Like I could put my 52 weeks here, and then you can total everything out, actual, and then put the difference. Like if you tracked your paycheck, which I don't do because it's just not my cup of tea. But because I know how much I get paid and I budget everything. So moving on to my cash envelope breakdown. This is what I figure out how much I'm going to take out of the bank and what denominations I'm going to take out of the bank, if that makes sense. So I picked this one up from Sheets by JC. I will also have this linked down below. I love it. It's super simple, super easy. My printer actually died. That's why it looks a little fun. It didn't die. I ran out of ink, so that's why this looks a little funny. But yeah, so I go ahead and put all the amounts of things that I am going to be taking out of the bank. I never take my bills out of the bank just because they're all debited electronically. Oh my god, I can't speak. Electronically. So groceries gets $200, but I like to break down my groceries. I don't like to just do 2 $100 bills. I like to break it down so I have a little bit of change for when I go to different stores. Personal as well, I like to break down into smaller bills instead of just getting on a $100 bill. I find that it helps me not spend as much, and it also just helps if like I'm in a store and I need like singles, 5s, or whatever. It's just a little bit easier to break bills. Gas, it always gets $40, so I just do 2 20s for that. I usually put my gas back in the bank so that I can just pay at the pump whenever I go, so that I don't have to go into the actual like gas station. Vet gets $25, so that's a 20 and a 5. Groomers gets $40. Groomers always goes back into the bank, so it doesn't really matter the denominations that I do. So I always do 2 20s. Car gets a $100. I always put in $100 bill just because I don't have to break the denominations because it goes back into the bank. Car insurance gets $40. This is another one that goes back to the bank, so I always do 2 20s. Taxes gets $5, so that's a $5 bill. Medical gets 15, which is a 10 and a 5. Car maintenance gets 40, so that's 2 20s. Savings gets 300, so that's 3 $100 bills. Amazon is going to get 10, which is a $10 bill. Christmas is 40, and that's going to get 2 20s. Roger is $5, so he gets his $5 bill. Emergency is 25, so that gets a 20 and a 5. And then my 52 weeks is going to get a 50, a 20, a 10, and then a 5. So then lastly, I go ahead and add up all of the amount of the bills. So I have 4 $100 bills, 150, 22 20s, 11 10s, and 15 $5 bills. And then I go ahead and add up all of the amounts that this adds up to. So this would be $400, $50, so on and so forth. And it should always equal the total of $1,070 is what I took out of the bank for my cash stuffing. So that's all I do. And then once I have all of my cash broken down, I go ahead and get my bank slip. I got this from Kaylee Budgets, and she also has an Etsy shop, which I will link down below. But this is how many bills I know to take out, and this is what I give to the teller when I get to the bank, so that she knows, or whomever knows, how much I need of each denomination, so that it's very easy. I get everything I need, and it's just super simple. And everybody who I hand this to loves it. I actually ended up taking out a little bit more just because I have another video that I'm going to be filming for you guys, which I'm super excited about. But as you guys can see here, this matches this, besides the one extra 50, but you guys will figure that out. We'll see that a little later. So yeah, that is what I do before I film my cash stuffing videos. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and if this was helpful, definitely let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. If you would like to see me budget my paycheck each week, definitely let me know down below, because I would love to do that for you guys, because honestly, I literally do it anyway before I film my cash stuffings, and that would just be a little bit more content for you guys. But yeah, I hope that you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you in my next one very soon. Bye!